Yes, ma'am. A couple of times I did. Fortunately, nobody was here some nights to hear me because Shannon trusted me to be here working by at nighttime sometimes. But yeah, it was very trying. Even when I tried to rest, sometimes I was doing some research at the same time. So I was, a lot of the spirits and the ancestors was helping me through it.
Smashing the deck, shackles on my hands and feet, and a noose around my neck. I see men dressed as ghosts, white robes with no souls. Rape, pillage, and kills, a way to keep control. Black bodies locked away behind concrete and steel. A generation of kids who don't know how to feel.
Because I got some knowledge that will take the room. I'm shocking like a boom, straight from the moon. Proud black man from the cradle to the tomb. I'm naughty by nature, but refined by design. And I'm no genes to get to those rhymes. So take your time, drop it down, and you know across the quarter. If you can't stand the heat, better run for the border. Now it ain't Taco Bell, the dope man sells, making life a living hell. Brothers standing me from the bars of a cell, can't you tell by the smell and the bullshit they sell, and your friends locked up in the joint. That you're being misused, your mind's abused, you playing to lose. So what's your point?
Really important as a sexual assault survivor to create something that really represented how I felt. This piece was taken from actually a Japanese technique where they take the bowls, they break them apart, and they put them together with gold. You know about that. And so through my mental health treatment, after I came out of my pregnancy, that really helped me a lot. It made me see myself different. It made me see myself better than what I thought of myself after, the trauma. And so every single crack represents everything that I've been through, but it actually represents the beauty that's within us. Looking out, like, you mirror my soul, you mirror my soul, you mirror my soul.
I did myself. It's called Black Lives Matter Then and Now. It's actually a banner back there behind the Ida B. Wells installation. The reason why I did that piece is to show the transition between the civil rights movement to the Black Lives Matter movement, as far as what everything represents and the amount of people who have spent their time and their years dedicating their lives to changing and educating people to change and make a difference. So that was made basically just to show the transition of this half of it is black and white, half of it is in color. It shows from now is when everything is kind of becoming a brighter image. Everybody's getting more in depth to the black lives being accepted into culture versus back then when it was more black and white and it was kind of more segregation and everybody was a lot harder on things and harder on people.
And I want to thank you and Smud for making a very generous contribution to the wonderful expansion we saw here today. Our colleagues and I were talking without, violating what we call the Brown Act here, that we got to match in more to do the next phase, okay? Shannon, that's what we got to do, and we will.
Hey, you like that?
I want to thank, and that's all on tape here. On video. I want to thank you, Shannon, for a wonderful inspiration and for your commitment, lifelong commitment to educating Sacramentans and Californians and Americans about the rich history of the African American experience, the good and the bad, as Dave Tamayo said.